on the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. All bye weeks now in the rear-view mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports.
The sun is out. Get money down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us. On my people now.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Another game to Judkins. He takes it down to the 33. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Another one for Judkins. Bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Kicks this one outside. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 22 out of that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock in his drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
He brings it in. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets finish off their opening drive. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Check. Switch the Eagles. Reload. Go street.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
That's ready.
On the give, here's Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60, check smash. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. And there's a screen pass for Judkins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down.
19 sight. Cowboy 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Trap 60.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Hand off to the back. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Another carry for him. And Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They give it to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
That's him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 43. Blown back, gets the handoff. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. Second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Throwing from the gun. That one's taken in by the rookie out of Utah. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Offense is set. First and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets break the tie here in the first. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end. Zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Don't show, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give like your birthday. You're party in the club.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
Airing it out to start this drive. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
2 yards. That's good for a Browns. First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he drives this forward to the 6.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Ready up.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Jets with an early lead. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
I need the end zone or I'm going home. Ready.
Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Hurt. Let's get that touch. Hey, Crash.
Now the first run of the game for Williams. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass and a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Check. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Narvison. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing now out of the shotgun. His running back holds it in deep right. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
14.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This will end up as a touchback.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Check. Cowboy 80. Riggs. Riggs.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 40-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Street. Street.
I'll throw it. Screen here for Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
70 Dragons. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Mustang 19. 19 Type. 19 60 Bobcat. 60 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Starts his return from the 23. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Riggs. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
Another run for Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Come 19. Ready. Go check. Go 19. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they could be facing 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Running this one left. And another small 4-yard chunk there. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got away there for the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Catch made over the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw it here on 1st. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Kicked off by Carson Schlesinger. They'll run the toss for Williams. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Back now, pressure coming. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw here. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
70, 18, Rattler, 18, come on.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. On comes Braden Narveson to try this field goal. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Here's Miller on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down. It only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Connects on the crosser. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets grow their lead just before halftime.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets drive their lead to 11. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the ready.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Tap, 6, come 19, come 19, Warriors 70, let's go.
They'll come out throwing. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Sauce Gardner with the INT. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He's got it in the red zone. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Browns 17.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Ready.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
On the jump.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
70 range. Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Throwing from the gun here. Sends this to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
18, Rattler. 18, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
On the ready.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down.
10 through 11. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cut 19. Cut.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 50-yard look from the right half. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And this stays a 3-possession game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here's the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. He's going deep. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Back to the well again. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. The handoff on 3rd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Jets.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Dive up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing a 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. Of course, that contact separated man from ball.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the 1st. Handoff now from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for a New York first down. Running back motions right. From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume we got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with...
And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets continue piling on to this lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Check smash, check smash, 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Now throw to start the drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go, set. Panthers.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Jalen Royals, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
They are throwing it again. Chased out to his right. He's taking a shot down the sideline.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. 60, Cup 19, Cup 19, 19 Lion, 19 tight.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Let's go now. 18, Viking, 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. Well, Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How do they lose him? How do they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They're throwing it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They'll run here on 1st down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator?
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd down.
Offense to the line fast. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to have this down to the 7. A 28-yard pickup there. And that will set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Jets.
Work against the blitz. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
18, Dragon 60.
Throwing from the gun. He puts a mare under it deep down the left. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
70 Timber with Panther 11. Panther 70. Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco. Ready.
Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 48.
First and 10, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Escapes the pocket. He's going to let this go. Deep down the right side of the field. He knocked it away again, and a couple of good reps in coverage have brought up third down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go. Street. Hawk 70. 18, Rattler. 18, go.
Throw here, third down. And this is another one too close to that defender block. Knocked away again, and this time it forces fourth down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
70 Lions, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 Lions.
Fourth down, pass coming. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Still has some space inside the 35. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's a throw. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
They'll try and punch it in. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80. Rig alert. Ready?
Up the gut they go with Williams. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Warrior 70, 19, Tiger 19.
Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Pioneer. Here we go. Set. 6. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Here's the snap on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
First down.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit. First and 10 from the 43.
Panther 11. Come on. 19 Lion. Go.
Throwing now off the play action. He put everything he had into this one. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Tag. Cowboy. 7 Pirates.
Now throw on 2nd and 10. On target to Royals. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the double. Panther 60. Cup 19. Cup 70.
From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York.
I don't think they needed that pick 6 to secure this win. That ship left port just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
Browns 25.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Okay, ready?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Go street. Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, run with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Ranger.
Looking in the air here. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Forced out to his right. Big strike downfield to Judy. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go now. Top 60. Hawks.
He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Buys time, rolling right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
He's able to get this down to the 13.
Those are short goals. They are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
Can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Desperation time here. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And that one couldn't have gone much worse, Brock. Handed a big loss on a completed 4th down pass. They're going to turn this over.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing again on 2nd. Fits it through the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. He takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets throwing 6 more on the blowout.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
One splits the uprights. And the Jets continue adding on to that lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive.
Okay.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Set. Ready up.
Williams on the carry. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's completed right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
At the 48-yard line.
Buffalo, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He's going to throw this one. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Browns first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Come on, set.
Throwing now on first down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All set now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the red zone on first. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Back to throw now. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He's going deep this time. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 6, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Mustang 19.
Looking inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Jets put this one away a long time ago. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Still sticking with the passing game. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Browns will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Pass. Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. 70 Ranger. 79 Bronx. Mustang 19.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
19 tight.
1st and
Let's go
10
now.
at the 39-yard line.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They are throwing it again. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Let's go. 70 tip, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Win the rep, let's go.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Jets pulling pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Hold it ready.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Down. Cowboy. Buffalo 18.
They'll throw for it. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Let's go now.
They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 2nd and 3 now.
22-yard line.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Bronk, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Now give left side. It's not we've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Jets continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, right?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Chased out to his right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Okay, as soon as his quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Ready, ready.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. On 3rd down, here's Williams. He's stopping after a gain of about 3, but leaves him looking at 4th down. So it's a rolling win for the Jets. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.